Hi, welcome back. In the previous video, we discussed about directing a project process. In this video, let us look at initiating a project process. The purpose of initiating a project process is to establish solid foundation for the project, enabling the organization to understand the work that needs to be done to deliver the project's products before committing to the significant spend. The objectives of initiating a project process is to ensure that there is a common understanding of the reason for doing the project, the scope of what is to be done and the products to be delivered, how and when the project's products will be delivered and at what cost, who is to be involved in the project decision making, how the quality required will be achieved, how baselines will be established and controlled, how risks, issues and changes will be identified, assessed and controlled, how progress will be monitored and controlled, who needs information in what format at what point in time, how the corporate program management or customer method will be tailored. Initiating a project process basically lays down the foundation of the project. It also provides what the project is intended to achieve, creates a sort of management products required for the level of control specified. Initiating a project activities. The activities of initiating a project process are agreeing the tailoring requirements, prepare the risk management approach, prepare the change control approach, prepare quality management approach, prepare the communication management approach, set up the project controls, create the project plan, refine the business case and assemble the project initiation documentation. The purpose of project initiation documentation is to define the project in order to form the basis for its management and an assessment for its overall success. The project initiation documentation gives the direction and the scope of the project and along with the stage plan forms the contract between project manager and the project board. Project initiation documentation captures project definition, project approach, business case, project management team structure, role descriptions, quality management approach, change control approach, risk management approach, communication management approach, project plan, project controls and tailoring of PRINCE2. Project definition explains what the project needs to achieve. It should include the background, project objectives and desired outcomes, project scope and exclusions, constraints and assumptions, the user or users and any other known interested parties, and interfaces. Project approach defines the choice of solution that will be used in the project to deliver the business options selected from the business case, taking into consideration the operational environment into which the solution must fit. Business case describes the justification of the project based on estimated cost, risks and benefit. Project management team structure is a chart showing who will be involved with the project. Role descriptions describe the roles of those in the project management team and any other key resources. Quality management approach describes the quality techniques and standards to be applied and the responsibilities for achieving the required quality levels, where the project is subject to the commissioning organization's quality management policies, strategies. The PID should make reference to them rather than duplicating them. Where the project is not subject to commissioning organization's quality management policy strategy, appropriate strategies, approaches should be documented. Change control approach describes how and by whom the project's products will be controlled and protected. Where the project is subject to the commissioning organization's change control policies, strategies, the PID should make reference to them rather than duplicating them. Where the project is not subject to commissioning organizations, change control policies or strategies, appropriate strategies and approaches should be documented. So, risk management approach describes the specific risk management techniques and standards to be applied and the responsibilities for achieving an effective risk management procedure. Where project is subject to commissioning organizations, risk management policies or strategies, the PID should refer to them rather than duplicating them. where project is not subject to the commissioning organization's risk management policies, strategies, appropriate strategies, approaches should be documented. Communication management approach defines the parties interested in the project and means and frequency of communication between them and the project. Where the project is subject to commissioning organizations' communication management policies, strategies, the PID should make reference to them rather than duplicating them. Where the project is not subject to commissioning organizations' communications management policies, strategies, appropriate strategies, approaches should be documented. Project plan describes how and when the project's objectives are to be achieved by showing the major products, activities, and resources required on the project. It provides a baseline against which to monitor the project progress management stage by stage. Project controls summarizes the project level controls such as management stage boundaries, agreed tolerances, monitoring and reporting. Tailoring to PRINCE2 is a summary of how PRINCE2 will be tailored for the project in a given environment. To summarize, in this video, we discussed the purpose, objective, context and activities of initiating the project process. In the next video, let us look at controlling a stage process.